From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
And how about this? An onside kick to start the game.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now there's 2 sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz. On it and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. A handoff now for Pacheco.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
15 yards.
And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get it. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. To the air again, Herbert. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
Look at the big man rumble. And all the way down to the 5.
A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and can you imagine being in that hole, partner? You know they look at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
They'll get this out wide to Eckler. Touchdown! Austin Eckler
from 6 yards away.
And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure running. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes.
That one caught by Rice.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And a great coaching So football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
3rd and 2, Herbert. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Tershawn Wharton in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion.
A gain of 9 yards.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now it's Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And Eckler is going to pick up a Chargers first down as he'll get this up past the 45.
Here's Herbert.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 50 yards out. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
They'll roll him out right. Going deep here for Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Chargers going to get the football first. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to
try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 54, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Kansas City. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every... Going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss-hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage. Left it.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Here's Purdy. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
First and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Powering his way forward. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mahomes throwing complete to Valdez-Scantling.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
These guys run back out of the backfield.
They're all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Pacheco is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Now Mahomes
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. No one left in the backfield as they send a man left.
Now Mahomes.
That is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Rashee Rice
From 3 yards out, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And we'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. He returns it right back to Samuel.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Niners are able to move back in front. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 10-7.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadow. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
On 1st down, it's Purdy.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. That took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
2nd down, here's Purdy to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
This one caught by Kittle. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the fight. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Mahomes now to throw. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. McCaffrey running up the middle.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Play action. Now Purdy.
There goes a deep ball. End zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Mike Edwards picks it off.
Escapes the defender.
And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. about set to begin this drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Mahomes, a throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now it's Mahomes again. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41.
Mahomes throw brought in by Watson.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Javon Hargrave able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
He's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They'll send the tight end in motion.